Good afternoon, everyone. It's Phil Grant with Baird Warner in Crystal Lake, welcoming you to another edition of the Real Estate Minute. This is, of course, where we talk about all things real estate, be it buying, selling, leasing, be it residential or commercial, really in the hopes of helping you to make a better, more informed decision when real estate matters come up in your world. Now, we hope that this beautifully warm June day finds you and your loved ones safe and healthy and well. Today, I will tell you right off the top, we're going to steer away from real estate a little bit and talk about another area that is close to my heart. As a seniors real estate specialist, which is what I am, we have the good fortune to help seniors as they transition from one property to another, or whenever indeed real estate matters come up in their world. It can be very, very fulfilling, which it is. The other issue is that I am fortunate enough to be closely associated with a wonderful group of people called Senior Services Associates. Now, this is a group that operates in Kane, Kendall, and McHenry counties around Chicagoland, and they do marvelous work for senior citizens. I know if it wasn't for them and organizations like them, a number of seniors would have gone hungry, very, very hungry during the pandemic, and would not have been able to get to and from certain critical places, either the food banks, the doctor's offices, dentist's office, anything like that. So again, I did list their phone number up there for you. It is indeed in the Crystal Lake office, 815-356-7457. Again, that's 815-356-7457. If you have a senior in your life that needs help, if you know of a senior, maybe somebody on your block or in your building, don't hesitate to give them that phone number, because again, they can do marvelous things and do marvelous things. The article that I want to talk about today is one that I pulled off of Senior News, and it is written by a gentleman by the name of Nick Van Migro. And the title to the article is very simply 5 self-care activities for seniors to stay active. Now, as you know, right up front, I am not a doctor, I'm not a therapist of any sort, but I thought that some of the points that were made here were very good and can be certainly very helpful. So what is self-care? Self-care is defined as what individuals do to boost health and prevent illness. Obviously a good thing, right? And so they just break it down into 5 different categories, and we'll just kind of run through it quickly. The first being connecting and socialization. As things start to open up, as we start to get back to a little bit more sense of normalcy, there is going to be more connecting, there is going to be more socialization. Now, one of the issues for seniors is obviously a great many seniors live by themselves, which has made going through what we have been going through, and still are to some extent, very, very difficult for seniors. So a couple of ways for seniors to connect. Simply call a loved one, pick up the phone. The communication does not have to be high tech. It can be as simple as that. Chatting with your neighbors. Again, things start opening up a little bit. You can talk to your neighbors over the fence or whatever the case might be. Exercising regularly. Obviously, exercising is important. It's very, very important to be safe when you're exercising. There are a number of ways. Easy as going out for a walk. That's certainly great exercise. There are a number of online exercise programs that you can take part in from the safety of your own home. Senior Services Associates has a number of those programs. So again, if you reach out to them, again at 815-356-7457, they'll be happy to include you there. Using technology, obviously emailing, texting, that sort of thing. Great way to connect as well. So connecting and socialization, very, very important. Gratitude. Lots of studies have linked gratitude to a host of different benefits. And I know, again, after we've gone through what we've gone through, sometimes it's tough to be grateful, but if you can get your mindset wrapped around that, and to be grateful starting every day by giving thanks for what you have. Oftentimes in these days we see people that have, multi-million-dollar houses and 20 cars and whatever the case might be. But start by being grateful for what you do have. Try not to compare yourself to others. Be thankful for the shelter that you have. Be thankful for the family and friends that you have, for the food that you have to eat. Giving back, another great thing when we talk about gratitude. Giving back, I know, gives us a good warm feeling when we do that, either by giving back or donating to a charity, volunteering for community groups, anything like that. Again, with things opening up, that's going to be possible again. Keeping a journal, great way to be grateful. Again, you can keep that journal of what's going on in your daily lives. And of course, sharing thankful messages. Somebody does something nice for you, just reach out with a thankful handwritten note maybe, or an email, something like that. Again, being grateful will lead you to greater places. Number 3, practice relaxation and mindfulness. Mindfulness involves really being aware of your senses and really being in the moment. So this is a way to kind of calm down, kind of lower the threshold a little bit. And again, there are many, many benefits here. Simply going for a walk, looking at the world around you, certainly a great way to stay in the moment, listening to relaxing sounds and music. I know that my wife and I recently put a wind chime out outside the house. Extremely relaxing. I love listening to it, actually. Meditating, certainly a great way to kind of focus in on yourself and your well-being. The 4th item that they list is prayer, in whatever way that you want to do it. Again, a number of different benefits to prayer. Prayer and meditation obviously being similar, but there are a few key differences. Some of the thoughts in the article talk about praying at a specific time each day. That's certainly a good thing to get into. Praying informally doesn't have to be a formal deal to say your prayers. Silent prayer, obviously another very, very good way. So again, prayer can be a good way for seniors to be able to stay active and stay healthy. Reading a book. Reading a book has been associated with a number of health benefits, including a decreased heart rate and lower blood pressure, certainly a reduction in stress. I know there's a great many people who find that a great thing to do just before bedtime. There are a number of different sites if you don't have a lot of books in the house, or if your library is not open. If you get on your computer, there is a site called Bookish. There's one called Goodreads, another called Library Thing, and then finally a site called Witchbook. So again, reading can bring a great deal of benefits to seniors and to everybody, really. So this is a great time as we come out of this pandemic for seniors to focus in and look at their health and look at the way things stand for them. And again, to be grateful for their surroundings, but very, very important to stay active and stay healthy. Hopefully this will give you some thought starters. Most of us have some seniors in our lives. And again, with most of them living by themselves, reaching out to them, connecting to them is extremely important. If you would, by the way, like a link to this article, just you can shoot me an email at phil.grant@bairdwarner.com or give me a call at 815-788-2198, and I will be happy to share that link with you. Thanks for taking a minute to watch today. Hopefully these tips are helpful. If we can do anything for you, reach out and give us a call. Thanks so much. Stay safe and well. We'll talk to you soon.